Good morning, Goon Squad. We're back out here. We're getting started for the day. We're gonna start putting in this transmission and engine back together, so here we go. We got the transmission pulled up here. We're about to put it to the side on a tire, and then we're gonna lift up the motor here and lift that motor up into the air, suspend it, and then we're gonna start installing the new clutch and clutch basket onto this end, and then try to connect the two together. Alright guys, so we're ready to install the clutch onto the engine side here. We have the whole kit. We're about to open it up. Alright guys, so we're going to first start with this pilot bearing. So we're going to set that aside for now. Check out the rest of the kit. We got the flywheel here.
Flywheel, clutch, and clutch basket, throw-out bearing, and pilot bearing. And that's how you do it, boys.
There's a certain tool you can rent, but we figured we'd just use what we got, and it's pretty simple there. A little bit of grease, you don't really need too much. And it should go in fairly easy. You may just have to tap on it a little bit, but make sure it does go in evenly. We're also going to throw a little bit of grease on the bearing itself. This is how bad of an oil leak that rear main seal was causing.
That's clean.
Alright, that's good. We're going to install that, and then after that, going to be the flywheel. So let's go ahead and put this on. Alright, so this flywheel calls for 105 foot-pounds of torque. Alright, next is the clutch disc and then the pressure plate. And we are going to be using the old flywheel bolts, so be sure to keep that if you do get a new clutch kit. You just pretty much put it up, align the holes. There's no certain way it goes. Before you start tightening any of the bolts, you want to go ahead and use your alignment tool and align the clutch disc into the pilot bearing. So it should fit pretty snug, and that's all the way in. And the torque specs for this calls for 38 pounds. And when you're torquing these down, you kind of want to go into a star pattern. So from here to here to here to here. Next is this throw-out bearing. It's pretty simple. All you got to do is remove this fork. There's a clip here. It slides right out. Pop this out. Go ahead and do that. 2 clips. Just like that. Real simple. And it pops back in the same exact way. Yep. There it goes. This clip goes on this side over here. And then it should just pop right on. There we go. That's pretty much how that works. So now we're ready to piece the transmission to the engine. So you can go ahead and throw out your alignment tool. Pull it out. I'll spin the transmission.
Alright, there it goes. Yep, there it is.
A couple more bolts. Alright guys, while we got this transmission lifted up, we're going to go ahead and remove this old transmission mount and install the new one.
This thing was so bad that it lost the little stick that was in here that holds it.
Oh man.
It just ripped. See, it's supposed to have this little bar right here to hold that steady, so it's the new one.
We got the forklift pulled back a bit. We're going to pull the chassis up over here, and we're going to work on it closer to the garage. Chassis. just fixed this evap canister that we broke when we were removing the tub, so that's fixed. Just got it soldered up, so that did a trick. We're going to throw a little bit more sealant on it, possibly some JB Weld to keep it from breaking. And now we're going to start plugging stuff in.
Plug and play.
Starters going on. So we got all the wires connected, everything that needs to be connected to the engine, transmission. Got it all plugged up. It's looking good. Next, we are going to install the exhaust. We got a boiler exhaust that's going on it, so we got to do some welding. Boiler exhaust and a tip.
Weld a flange to this side right here because so we can bolt it onto the stock down pipes.
Now that's a clean cut. It may slip over it, or is it the exact same size?
Exact same size. We're gonna have to trim this one up a little bit.
Alright guys, we got that welded on. We're gonna throw a little bit of paint to keep it from rusting. And now we're gonna install it onto the Jeep. We got them tightened on from there all the way through here. It's sitting nice and tight. It's not moving. Now we're gonna throw on the boiler exhaust. Oh man, I can't wait to start it. All right guys, that's a wrap for today. Another great day as usual. We got the motor in the frame, so we're gonna have a lot more done tomorrow. We're gonna try to get the tub set on the frame and hopefully maybe possibly get it started. What do you
Maybe do a first start in quite a long time. Y'all did not see us start it, but we did give it a turnover and it did crank up, but we shut it off right away. And so this will basically be our first start ever on this Jeep tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed.
All right guys, be sure to check out the website goonsquad.com. Follow me on Instagram at GoonSquad, and also check out my Patreon and my GoFundMe. The links are down in the description down below.
Thank you all for supporting the channel. Those who supported us on our Patreons and on our GoFundMe, we do appreciate that. We're getting closer and closer to our shop build.
If you're new to this channel, be sure to check out the earlier videos, the earlier builds. We got 4 builds going on, guys. Check them all out. They're all awesome, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe and turn on your post notifications to stay tuned on what's coming next.
Peace out.